Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is lecture number 40 of Mathematics 4024. Today we are going to do question number 8, and that is the final question of this exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, the equation is given in the form y is equal to 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. We have to find the value of y when x is equal to minus 3. It means that we have to put the value of x as minus 3. So this you will say in your heart that why we are doing so, because this is the chapter of creating graph. But for graph creation they will give you an equation and you have to find the value of y for different values of x. So this is a practice. In the next question, we will utilize this concept how to draw the graph. Ladies and gentlemen, this 3 will be cancelled with this, and we will only be left with 2 with negative symbol and plus 1 over 3. Here we are taking 3 is the LCM, and this will be minus 6 plus 1, and that will give you y is equal to minus 5 divided by 3. And when we divide this 5 by 3, so it will give you minus 1 whole 2 over 3, and that is the answer. Again we have to find the value of y when x is equal to 1 whole 1 over 2. So instead of x we have to put 1 whole 1 over 2, and as a result we will get 2 over 3, and then we will put 1 whole 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we have to remove this mixed fraction. 2 ones are 2, and this will be 3 over 2 plus 1 over 3. This 2 will be cancelled with this, and this 1 will be cancelled with this, and as a result we will get 1 plus 1 over 3. Here we have to take 3 is the LCM, so 3 plus 1, and then that will be 4 over 3, and as a result we will get 1 whole 1 over 3, which is quite clear from here as well. 1 whole 1 over 3. So next we are going to find the value of x when y value is given. In this equation we will put y is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. Now we have to write 1 minus 1 over 3 is equal to 2 over 3x. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take 3 is the LCM, and that will be 3 minus 1, and this will be 2 over 3x. So it means that 2 over 3, from here 3 minus 1 2, and this 3 is equal to 2 over 3x. Now we have to leave x as a subject, so x is equal to 2 over 3 and 3 over 2. because this is 2 over 3. When this 2 over 3 is coming to the next side, it will become 3 over 2. This 2 will be cancelled with this, and as a result we will get this 1. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to put this value, and that is y is equal to minus 1 over 6 is equal to 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. My first job is to move this constant to the other side. So this implies that minus 1 over 6 minus 1 over 3 is equal to 2 over 3x. When we are taking 6 is the LCM, so this will be minus 1 and this will be minus 2, will be 2 over 3x. Now this will give you minus 3 over 6, 2 over 3 into x. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So this will be equal to minus 1 over 2 is equal to 2 over 3x. Now we have to take the reciprocal of this, which is equal to minus 1 over 2 and 3 over 2. Now this x will be equal to minus 3 divided by 4, and that is the ultimate answer because 3 is not divisible by 4. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, exercise 6b we are starting here. We have to utilize this previous concept and will move one step further to practically apply all these things. Now they given us different equations and we have to draw graphs for all these different equations, and then we will derive our observation about the graphs. First of all, we will give x different values, which is asked in the question that it will go from 0 till 4. So you can put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are for, because these are straight line graphs. So for straight line graphs, we only for a line we need only 2 points. Here we are taking 3 points to be more cleared on the pattern of the line. Ladies and gentlemen, when we put x is equal to 0 in this equation, we will get 8. And when we get 2 twos are 4, 4 plus 8, it will be 12. And then when we 8 plus 8, so it will be 16. Put the value of x and get the corresponding value of y. Similarly, for this, if we are putting x is equal to 0, 2 zeros are 0, 0 plus 2, it will be 2. 2 twos are 4 and it will be 6, and then 4 twos are 8 and that will be 10. First we have to create this table and complete it. Here 2 twos are 2 zeros are, and that will be minus 3. And here if 2 twos are 4, 4 minus 3, it will be 1. And if we are putting 4, 2 fours are 8, 8 minus 3, it will be equal to 5. Now the final equation they given us, y is equal to 2x, so 2 twos are 0 and that will be minus x. The y value will be minus, and here we have to 2 twos are 4 and 4 minus 6 will be equal to minus 2. 2 fours are 8 and that will be equal to 2. Now we have completed the graph. Our second job is to draw these graphs on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to clear one thing here, that there is a construction work going on in our neighborhood. So if there is a distortion of voice, I seek your apology in advance. Okay, let us now draw when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 8. So it means y is equal to 8, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 8 will be this point. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 12. So this will be the point, y is equal to 12. And for 4 we have 16. So this will be the point. Now we have to connect all these points and will get a line like this. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us turn our focus to the second. And when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2, and this will be the point. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 6. So 2 step, and here it is 6, and this will be the point. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 10. So this will be the point. In front of 10 we have to draw it. It will be somewhere here. And 4 and 10, that is the intersection point. Now we have to connect this line with this. Now similarly for the third one, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 3. So we have to come here. Between minus 2 and minus 4 there will be minus 3. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. So it will be somewhere when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. And when x is equal to, this will be in the middle of 0 and 2, and that will be 1. Roughly I am drawing it. You can draw it on the graph paper very precisely. So for this is for 2, for 4 we have 5. For 4 we have 5, which will be somewhere here in the middle of this. So now we have to connect these 3 points and we will get like this the equation. Now the final one, and then we will derive an observation about the lines, which is the second part of this question. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 6. This will be the point. And when x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 2. So it will be somewhere here, this and this. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2, which will be here. Now we have to connect these 3 lines. And roughly you can estimate that the lines are parallel. So B part is saying the lines are parallel. Yes, this is the observation. Okay, now we are turning our focus to question number 2. Let me first write the question and create a table for it, then I will come back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is question number 2. Again, like the previous question, they given us different equations. I am writing it in a form of table. and we will find the corresponding values of y for different equations. And now if I am putting minus 4 inside this, so minus 4 3s are minus 12 plus 7, so it will be minus 5, and if it is 0 then it will be 7, if it is 4 so it will be 19. Okay, similarly if I am putting this 5, so 5 minus 4 3s are minus 12, and minus 5 is minus 7. Minus 12 plus 5 is minus 7. 0 and that will be 5. 3 fours are 12, 12 and 5 that will be 17. Similarly, this is minus 12 minus 3 that will be minus 15. And similarly, this will be minus 3. And 4 3s are 12, minus 12 minus 3 will be equal to 9. Similarly, 3 fours are 12, and that is not minus 3, that is minus 6, this one. So both are not the same. So 3 minus 12 minus 6 is minus 18, and then 0 and that will be minus 6, and 4 3s are 12, and 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay, that was our first job. We created two pair of points. One is x and the corresponding value of y. So let us, ladies and gentlemen, now portray these points on the graph paper. So y is equal, x is equal to minus 4. We came to this point, minus 4, this one, and then minus 5, which will be somewhere here. Minus 5 will be somewhere here. So we are going to mark this point, and similarly now for the second, when 0 there is 7. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 7 will be between this 6 and 8. Now when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 19. Y is equal to 19. Yes, that is equal to 19, and we have to increase the graph by seeing the data. So 16, 18, and then we will have 20 is here. So the biggest value in this y, if you see, is 19. So because we are taking two steps, so we will go towards this. So when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 19, so it will be somewhere here, and I have to mark this point between this. Now we are connecting these values, and that will be something like this. Now the second point, when x is equal to minus 4, then it will be minus 6, and that will be minus 4 and minus 6 will be somewhere here. It should be in front of this. So I am for minus 4, that will be minus 6. For minus 4, that is minus 7. So minus 7 will be somewhere here. You have to be very careful on these, otherwise you will get wrong. For x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. So 0 and 5 will be somewhere here. And for x is equal to 4, there will be 17. For 4, there will be 17, which will be somewhere here 17. Now we have to connect these points carefully. You have to do it by scale. I am doing it roughly and telling you the way. Now let us turn our focus to the third part, and that is when x is equal to minus 4 minus 15. So minus 4 and minus 15 will be somewhere here, and then 0, and that will be minus 3. 0 and for x is equal to 0, y will be equal to minus 3, and that will be somewhere here. And similarly, when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 9. So 9 will be somewhere here. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to 9. Again, we have to connect these line. This is not that much straight because I am drawing it free-handedly. Now when x is equal to minus 4, then y will be equal to, when x is equal to minus 4 minus 18. So minus 4 and minus 18 will be somewhere here, and then minus 0 and minus 6. So it will be somewhere here, and then 4 and 6. So 4 and 6 will be somewhere here. Again, we have to connect all these lines, and if you can see that we are seeing in the B part, they are parallel line. Again, we are saying that they are parallel lines. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going towards the next question. For that, I have to erase the whiteboard. Wait for a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is question number 3. As usual, they given us the different equations. We wrote that in the form of table. You can use separate 2 rows table for this, for this, for this, but I made it in one full table so that drawing it will be easy. I also wrote the corresponding values. I already calculated it, so we don't have to waste the time because you understand the way how to find these values. By putting different values of x, you are getting the corresponding values of y. Now next job is to portray these points on the graph paper. Many students are asking me that how we will find to go 4 on the right side and 4 on the left side. You have to see the x values. X value is starting from minus 4 and it is going to plus 4. So minus 4 and plus 4 with 1 difference, because it is said in the question 1 centimeter represent 1 unit on the x-axis. So 1 centimeter will represent 1 unit on the x-axis. You cannot take it 2 just like the y-axis I took. because it is being asked in the question that 1 centimeter represent 2 unit on the y-axis. So 2 unit 1 centimeter, 2 unit 1 centimeter, 2 unit 1. So on the y-axis you have to go to y at 2 2 with the difference of 2 2, and on the x-axis you have to go with the difference of 1. One thing more, with the y-axis we went till 14, and then we went till minus 16. So minus 16 is the highest value on the y-axis, and 13 is on the y-axis. So 13 and minus, and then you have to divide. By seeing the values you have to make these x-axis and y-axis. Now let us draw it. For minus 4 there is 13, so 13 will be somewhere here, and for 0 it will be 5, so 5 will be somewhere here. For 4 it will be minus 3, which will be somewhere here, and again we have to connect these points. Similarly, for minus 4 there will be 11, so 11 will be somewhere between the 10 and 11, and it will be here. For 0 it will be 3, so 3 will be here. For 4 it will be minus 5, so minus 5. For 4 it will be minus 5, and minus 5 will be somewhere here. Again we have to connect these points with each other. Similarly, minus 4 4. For minus 4 you have to come here, and that will be somewhere here. And then for 0 minus 4, for 0 minus 4. So for 0 minus 4, it looks like to me a wrong value. Let us check that where we did the mistake. So for this is question number 3, and in question number 3 they given us different values. So 4 minus 4 and 12. For minus 4 it will be 4, and for 0 it will be minus 4. For minus 4 it will be 4, so it will be somewhere here. I can guess from the graph that this is wrong. For 0 minus 4 it will be somewhere here, and for 4 it will be minus 12, which will be somewhere here. Again we have to connect these lines, and it will be something like this. The final one, minus 4 and minus 1, it will be between these two. Roughly I am drawing it again. 0 and minus 7, and minus 7 will be here, minus 7 will be here, and then we are going to draw for 4 minus 16. For 4 it will be minus 16. Ladies and gentlemen, for minus 4 it will be 1, so 1 will be here. It is 1, not minus 1. Now we have to connect these line. It will be somewhere here. So the graph will tell you automatically that what is going on, and as my hands are telling me that there is something wrong, uh, then your hands will also tell you that you committed a mistake. They are parallel line. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, let us do this question as well. We are getting uh, out of time, but we are running out of time, but let us complete this question. So they given us the same. I wrote it, the values, you confirm it. For 0 it will be 24. For 0 it will be 24. So it will be somewhere here because it is 20. So we are going to 24. Let us check that 24. You have to go to 24. This will be 22 and this will be 24. 22 and 24. Ladies and gentlemen, the first point will be here. The second point 2, 8, 2 and here it will be 8. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the intermediate level question, and the second one is the third one is 4 and minus 8. For 4 it will be minus 8. So minus 8 is here and this is the line. So we have to connect it like this. Okay, the next one is for 0 it is 18. So 18 is somewhere here. For 2 it is 2. For 2 it is 2. For 4 it is minus 14. So minus 14 will be somewhere here. Again we have to connect these lines like this, and 0, 13. 0 and 13 is here. One thing you are noting that both are minus 4, minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. Minus 2x, minus 2x, minus 2x, minus 2x. Similarly, 3x in the previous question. 3x, 3x, 3x. But plus 7 point, plus 5 point you go, and minus 3 point you go, and minus 6 point. So they are straight line. Okay, the second point is that for 0 it is 13, which is here. For 2 it is minus 3, which will be somewhere here in the middle, and for 4 it will be minus 19. For 4 it will be minus 19 and minus 19 will be somewhere here. Again we have to connect these lines like this, and then we are having 0, 10, which is here, and for 2 minus 6, for 2 minus 6, so it will be somewhere here, and for 4 minus 22, so it will be minus 22. Again we have to connect these lines, and ladies and gentlemen, the B part we are saying they are parallel line. So in this way, I hope that you have understood that how to create graph. First we have to create two pair of points, and then we will portray it accordingly. Not that much hard deal, very easy. Thank you very much for watching. Allah Hafiz.